Going on YouTube? Yash here with another vlog. I'm sure a majority of you have already seen my cars and coffee video I did. That was at the DJI Osmo and the GoPro Hero 4 session I'm wearing now. The beginning of it at the car wash was the Hero 4 session. It was a pretty good video actually. It took 30 minutes, as most of you know that battery lasts for 30 minutes, so I was able to get 85 clips and throw a quick edit under 4 hours. So it actually turned out pretty good. Of course, I'm going to be ordering some more batteries as well. So one thing I want to talk to you guys about that I'm doing new here, I started a Patreon page, if I'm saying that right. I figured since most of you want to, you know, help support me and help me get some new equipment and whatnot, and I see that's what most people are doing now, I figured, you know, why not? So I went ahead, started one of those. I have three tier levels so far. I was checking traffic. It looks like they're slow. I can't tell if they're slowing down or not. Yeah, there's several tier lists. The first tier is just $1 a month, which is pretty much what you can donate when you're on that really low budget. The second tier is $5 a month. What's that going to do is I'm going to give you early access to some content I don't necessarily put on YouTube. I don't think I have that description necessarily in there. And some content you're going to get early access to, or some exclusive edits, or I might actually put some tips in there. I might make my own tutorials as well. You never know. You know, because I hear a lot of people want help. Poor Mustang. A lot of people want help. Yes, sometimes I get sidetracked. Want help with their editing. So I figured, why not? I'll get some helpful tips. I use Sony Vegas Pro 10. I know I'm using an older one, but hey, I mean, if it's not broken, why change anything, right? So the third tier is going to give you guys exclusive downloads. Now, of course, I ask when you guys download my videos, don't go and edit them. And I mean, you can ask permission, of course, if you want to make a montage out of my clips. You can ask. I don't have any issues with that. But if you want to go and wow, there's a shredded tire in the road. If you want to go and claim my video as your own, that's a no-no. That's something where I would basically get offended, and I hope anybody would get offended at this point. But yeah, so I got my Patreon page. I'm gonna have that in the description. So for those of you who want to support, feel free to. I'm gonna be adding more tiers as well. I have more defined information on there versus what I'm gonna say in this video, because I'm again driving to work, doing a quick vlog. But cars and coffee here in Virginia Beach, I guess I can go ahead and talk about that. It's an interesting scene. You're never going to see the same material, the same concept. What I mean by that is you're not always going to see the same folks. I mean, occasionally you'll see the people who come back all the time, but you'll get like 10 or 15 cars that are always different. Like you might get your wow factors. Like, wow, that's amazing. That's a crazy build, and then the whole crowd will gather around and check it out. You know, years ago there was a Mini Cooper with a K20 motor in it, or no, B18. I can't remember. It was one of the two. I took pictures of it, and the crowd was going crazy. It's like there are some really cool cars that show up there at the Cars and Coffee here locally. We're not all exotic cars like I hear some cars and coffees are, but it's definitely an interesting scene. But yeah, again, so if you guys want to, you know, help and support and whatnot, I'm probably the first few clips I'm probably going to put in there is probably going to be the new Overwatch montage I'm working on. So I'll start sharing some clips in there, and that's going to be for people who are paying, of course, again, $5 a month only. Now, let's see here. Why am I doing this? I'm trying to get new equipment. I figured since people like to lend a helping hand, you never know. I'm trying to invest in a drone. I'm trying to invest in a huge stabilizer kit. I have my DJI Osmo, but it doesn't have like, there's a few things it doesn't have. One is the battery life, which I'm going to buy more batteries for, but I want to go ahead and step my game up to get a bigger rig for my DSLR camera. So, you know, I'm a huge camera guy. I got the GoPro, I got a DJI Osmos, I got my Canon T5 Rebel, which, you know, I got several cameras, but I want to see if I can get myself out there and get some more equipment. Also, I want to get a stronger computer setup. Probably going to go ahead and just build my own, something that'll last for a few more years. I've had my current setup I've had since 2011, 2012, something around that. But my computer right now, even with most of the upgrades I've done, can't handle 4K. So I figured it's time to go ahead and upgrade that as well. So you'll see on the left side of the Patreon page, you'll see where it says goals. So that way you guys can spot and say, oh, hey, you've made your goal. Have you picked up said item? You know, and we'll keep it moving like that. And of course, I'll do videos, and I'll probably do some unboxing as well. That way, just so, hey guys, here's what we got, and here's what we're gonna do. Also, again, guys, feel free to add me on Xbox Live or PlayStation Network. I hardly hop on the PlayStation. I'm sure some of you have added me, have seen that, but yeah, it is what it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As usual, like, share, comment, and subscribe, and take care.